Hi, thanks for coming to the show today. I'm going to sit here and review some of these videos. Some commentary, some reactions. Today there's a problem in the world. Lots of people keep saying that there's a great awakening. There's this rapture and humans have reached as far as we can in this time and day and age. What the heck's going on? It seems that we've been having these same problems since the beginning of this so-called time. We're here to try to identify, without a shadow of a doubt, with wholeheartedness and pure truth and wisdom, with understanding and knowledge. Now, we all know who's not gonna agree to this, and we all know who will. There's always been an opposition between intelligence and ignorance. Let's just face it. Like the movie Idiocracy, we're being overran by ignorance. So without further ado, let's get into this video that I stumbled across that speaks volumes and is very, very relatable. Now again, you're gonna have these people that act like they have no understanding. But it doesn't matter. Because those who know and can hear will hear. Let's begin.
How are you today?
Great.
Oh, fantastic.
Looking forward to this conversation because it is nothing short of life-saving.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I have a purpose on the planet to awaken the masses. And I'm really in tune with the problems of the world. And I think that the number one issue in the world is ignorance. And I do believe with more knowledge, there is more power in the hands of the right people. And without a stable individual, there is no stable society. And
Now, I just said this without even seeing this video first. Somebody sent this video to me. Ignorance. For those who like the book, what does it say about ignorance? Ye shall perish for the lack of knowledge. Lots of people want to go by this book and swear up and down. But they don't read it. A lot of things that the people say who follows these books don't even see, read, or understand that it goes against exactly what they're talking about. Let's get into it.
I think this is really important for all of our survival, not just humans, but the planet in and of itself, the plants, animals, water, because our ignorance in humanity is affecting all life. Would you agree?
For sure. I don't think we're more evil than ever,
Right.
but we are totally confused more than ever.
Correct.
So the confusion is just hard.
Now, this is where I'm going to pause it. I don't think we're more confused and evil than ever. My whole issue with this preface is, who is this we? when the world, so say, seems to have a problem, certain people like to say we. Who is this we that's causing all of these problems? We need to address that. And as this video progresses, I'm going to be pausing to make certain commentary so it can be very, very clear on where we're going with this. We.
Yes.
And dangerous.
Yes, very dangerous, right? And so I wanted to bring this conversation to light because I've been running my channel for about 2 years now. And recently, maybe about a month ago, someone sent me your content and you had a episode, What Scares Men. And people were so excited to give that to me because the things that you were saying in that episode is exactly my teachings to women. And I think it's critical that women really realize their value add to society and their contribution, as well as knowing the nature of men. I think women's confusion on who men are, how men operate, has also contributed to a lot of the dysfunction.
Okay. I think everybody's confused because somebody's lied to everybody. We've been on this planet for how many years? And we're still lost and confused. What the heck has anybody been learning all this time? Who's been teaching who? Who's been teaching what? If you're ignorant than the last generation, is that progression? Is that growth? Someone once said, even yogurt has better culture than humanity. Wow. Let that sink in.
On the planet. And I would like to know what you would say about that.
See, it started off with confusion about God.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. It all started with the confusion of God? What the hell? What the hell, on? What? So, let's reverse engineer this. If it all started with the confusion of God, I think that's the main preface we need to attack. Once we unfold and uncover that mystery / lie, maybe we can put this crap back on track. So it started with that. And it ended with that. Let's go back to that. And, well, we gonna get back to it because that's the crux. That is the root. We gonna nip it in the bud. So remember that. Put a pin in your cap. It all started with the confusion of God. And mind you, know this. Whoever this person is talking, that's as far as it's gonna expound on that. Because they, no. Let's keep it pushing.
That became confusion about religion, which turned into confusion about policy, politics, leadership.
Yes.
It kept on deteriorating until we've reached the bottom of the barrel. We're confused about gender.
And we're gonna get back to that God confusion issue. I'm gonna address this in another one of my videos on who, what, where, how, why is God. And once that's been unfolded, let's see where we go then. Let's see if this can be cleaned up. Since it all started with, we don't know who God is. Okay. Roll that beautiful footage.
Correct.
And now you can't function, you can't live, you can't, nothing.
Right.
We're wiped out.
Yes. And you would think that it couldn't get any crazier.
I'm afraid to say that.
Right. Right.
You don't know. Crazy is infinite.
Right. It is, just like everything else in the universe.
Crazy is infinite. Wow.
Logic is finite.
Right.
You make sense, you make sense. It's
right.
It. But crazy can just go, I don't know. But life cannot be sustained this way.
Correct.
So ignorance just don't stop, basically. Okay. Because nobody know who God is, ignorance just on going and going and going and going.
Life is not infinite.
Right.
You either do it correctly or you kill yourself.
Right. And
Wow. He said life's so jacked up and hard, if you don't get it right, you gonna kill yourself. Or, excuse me, unalive yourself. Is that internally or externally? Some people do die on the inside. And they don't look too good, so...
I think we are at that point.
Yeah.
Right. We have on both sides of the equation, because the principle, the number one principle in this planet, on this planet, that we're really having difficulties with is the principle of gender, masculine and feminine, and this idea of roles. And the destruction of the world, each party thinks that they're the only ones that are suffering.
Wow. I'm not even going to keep pausing. We just going to keep it rolling.
The male thinks that it's chaos in his world and the woman is benefiting. She thinks there's chaos in her world and the man is benefiting. When in reality, they're both suffering.
Like Master Barber said, we don't need to be together, man. Whatever that we looks like. There's only two entities on this planet, male, female. Whatever that is, don't need to be together. It's caused so much confusion, so much war, so much havoc. A question is, if this is really meant to be, why does this feel so forced? You shouldn't have to force things that fit together naturally. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. If it's that how you want it, doesn't mean it will be so.
Extensively, it's traumatic on both sides. And so I want to kind of get down into one of the things that really just sent up antennas, which was coming from you, because coming from a woman, it just sounds like I'm just anti the world. I'm an extremist, and I'm just anti-man or anti-woman. That's the way it appears to be. But what the people...
That's that gaslighting. It's like nobody can say nothing without somebody's feelings getting hurt. Why it just can't be the truth? Don't they always say, you can't handle the truth? That seems to be a very true statement.
People don't realize is that it took extreme measures to get us here. And the extremity to what has taken place has taken us so far away from the truth that the truth sounds extreme at this point.
Like Master Bob said, truth stranger than fiction. Ain't that a shame?
And there was something that you said in your show that was sent to me, that men and women together just causes chaos, right?
Men and women together causes chaos. I just said, deep down inside, you can see it. I don't think there's a married person happy. They lie and fake, but Them people be miserable like a motherfucker. All you gotta do is look at families. All you gotta do is right down your back door. You and your immediate family, even including your own mommy and daddy. How great was that? Yeah, you might have seen this thing when you was a kid, but when you grew up, you was like, ugh, goobly-goo. That's what this crap is? And you can have that. 4B, 4B. But who's saying it and who's not? Who wants it and who doesn't?
It's complete dysfunction, and men and women will never truly understand each other because of the massive differences just in psychology. And that raised some red flags for your audience, but it reverberated a sentiment in my audience that, oh my God, this is coming from a rabbi saying the same
A rabbi. Mm-hmm.
thing that Princella is saying. Can you give me some insight as to why you told your audience that, and the premise behind the chaotic nature between men and women being in the same environment?
Before we get to that,
Yes.
part of the problem is people don't have opinions anymore.
Right.
They just take sides.
Correct.
So the only thing they'll hear is, oh, so you're on that side?
Yes.
So you're for the men. Yeah, you're for the women.
Right.
It's called being in your feelings. You too emotional to try to accept the truth. That's not logical and that's not rational.
You're for the. There's no thought behind it.
Correct.
It's just safety in numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You know, who's more popular right now? That's who I go with.
Right.
It's very sad.
It is sad.
So the idea that men and women are not good for each other,
Mm-hmm.
I think, is so much a fact of life.
Yes.
Did this man say it's a fact of life that we no good for each other? Where does all this keep leading? What is all this pointing to? No good for each other. I always said, there's only one male species and one female species. Besides that, that's all we can kind of see here on this planet. Why do we treat each other so? It's like we trying to destroy each other. That's crazy. Why would you do that?
That in a moment of honesty, everyone will admit it.
Mm-hmm.
I was speaking to a high school
Mm-hmm.
in Minnesota, about 200 kids in an auditorium. And I said, you know, this dating thing is really, really nasty.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there are those who make it and there are those who don't.
Mm-hmm.
And there's heartbreak and there's trauma and it's a mess. It's a horrible thing.
Yes.
And the pressure is like, oh, you don't have a boyfriend? You don't have a girlfriend? You have no date? You know?
Who does that? Who's pushing people to whip people? Again, like Master Bauer would say, we shouldn't even be having kids. Don't y'all realize y'all just create more slaves? And what's the first thing a kid always say? I didn't ask to come here. Yeah, nobody did. Why the hell y'all keep doing it then? It just don't make no sense. It's like insanity. What's the textbook version of insanity? Keep repeating the same thing, expecting a different result. Why these results ain't never changed? How long we been on this planet? Has anything ever really changed? So technically, are we insane? In a membrane? I believe so. I think humanity is an insane, warped mind, zombified, brainless drone, and don't know what the hell we're doing. It's driven by sex and fantasy. And then, at least you get the sex. The fantasy ain't real, even when you get it. The fantasy of fantasy. Wow. Wow. Go figure, man.
I said, I suggest an interesting experiment. A moratorium. No dating, no socializing, boys and girls separate. Go your own way, live by... who agrees to that?
Nobody did.
Boo,
Right.
boo, boo. No, nobody agrees to it.
Right.
After the class was over and
It's called groupthink. Nobody wants to stand alone. Nobody wants to be the oddball. They rather lie to fit in. Let me tell you something. I ain't trying to fit in. I ain't trying to fit in with none of this stuff. If you do think about it, what's physical? What's this flesh? Don't they say this too shall pass? Don't they say the flesh is temporary? What are you trying to go with the flow with? Why are you so afraid to stand alone? What are we, a pack of wood?
kind of talking to the students individually,
Mm-hmm.
every one of them said, I think it's a good idea, but nobody else will.
Right. Right.
So that group mentality distorts
There you
everything.
go.
But
Group
individually, even teenagers
Yes.
need a relief from these social pressures.
Correct.
So a teenage girl who has a boy in her life,
Mm-hmm.
her femininity is messed up.
Correct.
What is it? Girl interrupted.
Yes.
She's like,
Wow. All this. You got a girlfriend, baby. You got a boyfriend. Oh, look, they got a little boyfriend. They throw that on you real quick.
Yes.
she's not going to grow up to be what she's supposed to be because
It's your own parent. It's your own household to put these agendas on their own families. Yeah, they got TV and movies and all that stuff. But the people in the village, they crazy, they darn self. That don't make no sense. Putting your own people in slavery. Putting your own children in slavery. Y'all under a spell, a curse, or just plain stupid.
she's already compromising.
Correct.
And the boy, he'll never,
Babies having babies. People don't even know who they are yet. They don't even know who they are yet. They just learning self. That's a shame. It's a slave cycle. You don't even know who you are. And you trying to build somebody up. This is why everything's so jacked up. That's why they wanted people to marry so young. To keep you screwed up. And by the time you get old enough to understand, you hating that stuff, you regretting life, you know, it just destroys the human psyche. It destroys that person. You forever with regret. Now you got hate and ugliness in your heart because they just stole your life away from you. You didn't even have a chance to become what and who you even wanted to. That's sad.
never get to be a man
Correct.
because he's trying to accommodate feminine energy and he's not even a man yet.
Correct.
That's why God invented marriage.
God invented marriage. So, if God invented marriage to help men, because it looks like he's saying a man don't know what he's doing, why, according to your little vows, when it say, thou shalt honor and obey, thou shalt not commit adultery. Who's the first person that does that? Do they even take their God serious? Maybe, you know what? Since the beginning said that there's confusion about God. Maybe that's why I don't take say God serious. Because they're confused about what God and who God actually is. Why don't devour secret? Who cheats in a marriage? Better yet, which sex do we claim? Oh, that's just how they are. It's just a blank being a blank. You know, all blank do that. Well, if that's so, why even get married when you can't even hold the vows? So it's okay to do that? Oh, boys will be boys. What does that mean? They always cheat, they always lie, what? They come with these misnomers and all of these generous. It doesn't make no sense. What is that? Oh, woman, you're gonna be a woman. Nobody says that. I'm a woman. Nobody says that. But you constantly hear these other people. I'm a man. You know, I'm a man. And, well, are you reminding yourself? Or are you trying to brainwash yourself so you can be that? That doesn't make no sense.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Marriage is where the man becomes a husband
Mm-hmm.
and the woman becomes a wife.
Mm-hmm.
Now they need each other.
Oh, need. Oh, night. So you need somebody because you're a husband? Well, when you finish high school, you still live in your mommy's house. Who you need then? Your parents? Because they take care of you? Well, wait a minute. So, you can't take care of yourself. You gotta hurry up and jump with somebody else. You don't even know yourself now. We just talked about that. He just said that. They don't even know themselves. He sit up there trying to create and be something he can't even do yet. Or she can't even do yet. So why are y'all trying to make each other be married at a young age to need each other that y'all both can't provide no needs for? That sounds like catch-22. Somebody a bull-faced lie.
Now they're not better off without each other.
Mm-hmm.
But as a man and a woman,
So only married, they're not better off by each other. But if you single, they better off by each other. He talking in circles. This dude here, he needs some wine.
better off without each other.
Correct. And this is definitely
He just trying to solidify
shared
marriage.
audience, because in relationships are based on need. And when you put a person in a needy situation, they end up compromising themselves, and they start to look outside of themselves for other people to fulfill these voids, which keeps both individuals incomplete, where they start to drain the life out of each other with expectations. Well, we're supposed to do
That's
this
why at the end of the day, they can't stand each other. You tell me one married couple that just still they cussing each other out, trying to beat each other over the head, embarrass each other, trying to tell a mug shut up in public. You just don't want to be with that person. They just like, ugh, I can't stand that mofo. Really? And ain't like I'm lying. All you gotta do is look at the people. Matter of fact, you ain't gotta look at the people, look at your own relationship. Look at your mom and daddy, grandmother, uncle, friends, family, somebody, cause it's all the same old 66. Like Molly said, same old 66. Who y'all fooling? Don't they say, ain't nothing new under the sun? So why the heck y'all keep expecting something new from the same old fat you chewing? It's some bull.
We're in a relationship. This is what you're supposed to do. And in that instance, it forces people into an unnatural situation. And
Unnatural. No.
when it comes to marriage or just relationships in general, specifically dealing with the male, There's a reason why the male functions the way he functions, and no amount of medical interventions is going to change that. And it is due to the universal principles of how masculine energy functions and how feminine energy functions. And the male's brain wiring is drastically different from women's.
And
Which,
you know,
yes, I definitely do know.
pray tell.
Yes, okay. So,
Yeah, but then you know. Wait a minute. Isn't this a rabbi? Isn't it so say somebody who speaks on God's behalf and that knows human and all kind of other stuff? Isn't he a male that's doing stuff? So you can't tell us how you think, or your sons think, or your community think. Pray tell. He just want to know if she know the gig up.
what appears to be impediments for the male is based on a social expectation. Men are being judged on the rubric of a woman because women are naturally social. The male is naturally.
That's right. It takes a village. Ever notice that the women keep everything together? Because men, they don't have no village. They try to separate women from their own village. Oh, you can't talk to them. You can't tell them all our problems that's going on in the house. Oh, yeah, you talking to your girlfriend. He don't like that support. He don't like support because the woman telling other women why she's sad, and he don't want nobody to know he the cause of making her sad. He still want to look like he the goddamn hero when you sitting up there making everybody sad. That mom made me say, got a job at a doctor's office making people sick.
Antisocial for reasons of survival. This is coded into his biology, simply because men are to compete with each other to gain access to women. This is just the hard wiring of the male nature, which means there are certain aspects about him that are turned down, whereas women have certain aspects about them that are turned up due.
You know what? All that, ooh, the male gotta compete. Ain't nobody gotta compete against nothing. If you just be yourself, do right, and respect, all gonna come to you. It's because they refuse to follow the rules, they got a hard time. Do unto others. Be kind. Stop trying to kick 'em up. I've never seen something so easy, so hard. It's not that darn hard.
To them needing to take care of the children and create a village with support within them. That's not necessarily how the male operates. The male operates naturally in a dominance hierarchical way. Because of that, it makes the male's life very difficult because he has codependent ways.
You heard when your mama say, stop making it hard for yourself, dummy. You making it hard for your own damn self. Y'all claim y'all human. Y'all on top of the food chain. You leaders. How come you can't be smart? If the shit ain't working, do something else. God damn. But you intelligent though.
Ways that he needs to come out of before he can actually stand on his own. In modern marriage today, men have been handicapped, never having to actually stand on their own.
Like Master Bobby said, men shouldn't be hanging around other men like that because y'all brainwash each other and tell each other all kind of dumb stuff. And I seen men will lie and sabotage each other. So he could be the only one, so say, with a girl. Like, he the only one that's smart enough, and it just don't make no sense so the rest can look up at him. That's just, you ain't got to do that. Or you ain't trying to press the men, or you trying to press the women. And you wonder why they got a whole bunch of Fruit Loops running around. Y'all spend more time with the men than you do with the women. What's that saying? If you spending more time than you are with your woman, then you should have married your. That's what it seemed like to me. All that fake deal. No. Shh. Yeah, you did it. You did it.
They have been told to seek a woman, and their expectations of the woman is to take care of all of these things that he can't perform on his own. So with the draft, there used to be the draft, so the military would take.
So immediately when a boy graduate from high school, he immediately got to run and find a wife because he can't take care of himself. So is that the gap? Yeah, so you can't never have no time with yourself, for yourself, by yourself, to learn yourself. You gotta hurry up and attach yourself to somebody because you can't survive. That's not like a parasite to me. That means you stupid. So what you went to school for? What you learned in school? Nothing? What you learned growing up? You don't know how to feed yourself? I thought you hunting fish. I thought you was a leader. How you a leader? You don't know nothing. How the leader need to be lead? Or do the leader need to be taught? Well, who the teacher? That seems to be a leader to me. That's some bullshit.
And they would take care of them. You know, I was in the military, and the way of life of the military, don't think, just do what we say, follow orders. We give you 3 hots in the cot, and that's it. So that's a form of being taken care of, never actually utilizing your own mental faculties and your own discipline to lead your own life. Outside of that, before he gets there, his mother took care of him, right? And the rules of society is place all of that pressure on the girl, cook for your brother, clean up, let him play video games or whatever. That's how this society is being run. Once he gets out of that, into the military or into the workforce where, you know, jobs are given to him, duties are given to him, responsibilities are given to him through that mechanism, then he has a wife to pretty much take care of everything else. So he's...
Again, who's the damn instructor? Who's the teacher? That's some bullshit.
Not really been able to stand on his own and to truly become a man. So it's handicapped him so greatly that...
So he handicapped. So you were a mentally, physically, emotionally handicapped person? So you're retarded. Oh, excuse me, challenge. And why I gotta keep changing these words? Ain't nobody told me they changed these words. Who approved that? How you make something in the middle of horse race change it? You retarded shit. Retard mean unable, capable. Can't do. You got flame retarded?
Where we are now, it appears that society is pulling the rug from under men, and women have a chance.
Society ain't never pulled no rug from underneath. They gave them a position and a title that didn't belong to them, and they couldn't uphold anyway.
Change in thought of how
the rug is surprise. You couldn't do none of that shit.
How they should interact with men, which is leaving men in a very peculiar situation where they are panicking and not knowing how to stand on their...
Okay. They're panicking. How you lead a panicking? Alright, we're gonna take a quick break for a few seconds because this
their own, because they never did stand on their own. And I think that is a result of their brain wiring.
You never stand on your own.
The male has always been given a duty by society. Go to war. That'll teach you.
I don't even understand that.
Create a family and be responsible for that family. That'll teach you to be a man. But he's never had an internal compass to say, this is my value add to society. This is what I'm supposed to do. They're looking externally for that. Women don't do that. We're like kind of hardwired to know what our responsibilities are, and we always look for a public service ad. The male is not like that, and if you don't guide him, he's lost, and that difference is what creates a lot of the chaos.
Wait a minute. He lost. He need guidance. Let me tell you, wait a minute. Now, I don't mind. No, I do, but I'm just saying. I don't mind something being weaker than me. But goddamn it, know it. Know your role. Stay in your lane, Jane. You know, I think that's the biggest problem. Y'all pretending too goddamn much. And as long as you keep feeding these fools lies, they gonna keep acting like they doing what they doing and tearing shit up. How come we just can't all get along? It's okay if you goofy. It's okay if you lesser than. That's like them folks. We can't help it if we can dance good. Y'all the one made that difference. Just let it be. But they act like they doing stuff and taking over and you not. That's where the problem comes in. That shit's aggravating. That's like letting a retarded person drive you. Like you don't know you going the wrong way and you can't say shit.
In relationships, because if the man can't uphold the social expectations, even though he also has to control the sexual urges and all of the thoughts that are going through his head due to the flood of.
Hey, even a book say you can't put all your faith in man. If a dude driving the wrong way, you tell him, hey, we going the wrong way. So now you mad? Bitch, we ain't gonna never get there. Listen to your dumb ass. So, in order for me to make you feel good, I gotta just go along for the ride and get jacked up too. So as long as I'm jacked up too, it's okay. You get lost by your goddamn self. Like I gotta get lost, which like it gonna make you feel better to join the bug. Oh, I don't mind being towed out. As long as somebody else being towed out with me. That's some bull.
With having to do all of that and failing at societal expectations.
Wait. This one dude looks everything. His lights out. Then he gonna say, well, we gonna struggle together. She gotta be in the dark with no air conditioning too. But first of all, whose fault was that you in the dark? So just cause you suffered, I gotta sit on the side of you and suffer too to make you happy? See what I'm saying? Dumb shit. Just bullshit.
Crumbling emotionally. And the woman doesn't really understand why. And because she doesn't understand why, she's unconsciously putting extra pressure on him to perform in a way that he really can't. And
oh, is that what it means? It's not good for man to be alone?
yes.
Yeah.
Look, again. It's good when that good man be bed low. Yeah, man, not woman. So man can't be left alone? Cause he gon' lie? He gon' pie? He gon' sigh? He gon' fly? Rhymes with sky? So man, seems like somebody wrote a book on, you know what? Don't they say, let's make man in our image? Somebody lied. Because if that's your God saying, let's make man in our image, that God just as jacked up as you. That man ain't no leader either, so how the hell he God? Same thing as man be the leader, God want to be a God. You too goofy and retarded to be a God. I see that's why that's their God. How you perfect know all, see all, omnipotent, and you create retarded shit. You know what? That's some bullshit.
Let's back up a little bit.
Sure.
This is what went wrong for men. What would be the
No, do you
right
say
thing?
for men?
In other words, what is a man before you mess him up?
He's just a male.
Which is what?
Which is...
What would a man be if no one messed him up?
What,
I want to hear his answer.
what would a man be? He would just be
And
a
look, here I'm out.
wandering...
What would a man be if nobody messed him up? Who is this nobody? Who messing with man? Because it ain't woman. And that's how your God created you, jacked up. I think he need to take that over to God. Why you forsaken? Somebody forsaken this dude.
A wandering phallus looking for a external vessel to transfer his genes into and just try to figure out life. Either he's going to do that and perish or just try to survive. And that's just what he is until you put him in society and say, nope, you can't be that.
It doesn't give men a very good starting point.
It doesn't.
Well, I ain't gotta give you a start point. You ask what you is, that's what you is. Shit, that's what y'all doing now. Just popping coochie all over the place, dropping babies. How about be fruitful and multiply? How about I'm a man? Shoot, we got enough churn abandoned. And that's all y'all still worry about? Making more people? Making more stay? Y'all can handle the ones that they got now. Go get the ones out of them orphanages and all these CPS homes, and you got too many. That's all y'all can worry about is making more kids. They got too many now. I think they food. Food for the gods. You just keep making churn and throwing them away. Keep making churn and traffic them away. More idiots in the world. Creating stuff that y'all don't want. Now them churn all crazy and angry and hostile and violent. Goofball begotten goofballs. God, that's some bull.
But that's the basis of all life begins with the biological code, or the 5 characteristics of life. We all follow it. So the male has to be trained to be social or to function in society.
Well, yeah, we all have to be trained.
Oh, we all
Where do
have to
we
be
start?
trained. Look at it, try. We know we all have to be trained. Well, who trained a woman then if the dude goofy? And we all got to be trained. Who the hell trained a woman? Because it sure ain't goofy, man. That ain't make no sense. That's some bullshit.
What gifts do men start with, and what gifts do women
Excuse me. Well,
bring to the picture?
everybody has
Man.
different gifts. If we're talking about just on the biological level, there is no gift outside of biology. We're just speaking of procreation. But then when you get to the spirit level, though, that's where the gifts are here. And we are creators. We have things that we do, whether it's drawing, singing, painting, music. All of the art forms are gifts to this world that unfortunately we haven't been allowed to keep amongst ourselves and share amongst the
How about
community.
the gifts of
Those
feeding
have
the
been
world, you
capitalized
goofy?
on by external, entities, but that's another topic.
Hold on. Well, we got gifts. What kind of gifts you got? Singing, dancing, cook? What? A beaver could build? What kind of gifts is food talking about? Why you can't find a gift to feed the goddamn world? All these so-say starving people? That's some bull. Some gifts. We all got gifts. And we got all these people on the planet. Millions and millions of people. And what kind of gifts we got? Why these gifts can't uplift humanity? Sure, we all got gifts. It's a goofy. It's some Bush.
But the fact of the matter is that we all have natural gifts that we can add to society. The problem for males is that their biological need overshadows the gifts that they could have. And so instead of transferring that energy into an external purpose, whether it be through arts or some creative effort, they're wasting it on coping mechanisms, right? They're wasting all of their energy through the desire for sex, which makes it really hard for men because of that. It's always that competition between men naturally that takes them off of a higher purpose. It's not that they don't have gifts, because we all do. It's just that they don't know where their ad is.
Well, why don't they teach each other? You got rabbis and churches on every corner. Hell, men hang with each other 24/7. Ain't nobody teach nobody nothing. What we talking about out there? Now nobody can't teach nobody nothing. Wow. Wait, where your dad at? Daddy can't teach you nothing? Where your uncle? Where the Pope? Oh, my bad. They sent him down. My bad. Y'all ain't the church doing wrong themselves. You don't know what touching little boys and girls. Now you can't go to... Shh.
Let's try another approach.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. So new approach.
He
Okay,
said,
well,
let's try
figure
another
this out.
approach.
Okay.
Because the one he was in, he's just too downtrodden. Well, let's try another frame of mind. Let's flip the script. Let's say something else. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, I'm not blocking my thinking. All right. All right. What's the new approach, Rabbi?
God is creating the world.
Yes.
Here we go with God now.
And Sunday,
Why you keep saying God? And he first opened up this panel with, well, we was messed up first because they messed up on who God is. But you keep saying it. He keeps saying about God knowing the root of it and jacked up. So how you gonna keep referencing something that you know tainted and jacked up in the beginning? Stop doing that dumb shit. You know what? That's some bullshit.
light on Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then on Friday, he creates the first human being and says,
I'm gonna call it out, me.
not enough to have man alone. I'm going to create a woman too.
Okay.
Why did he have to say that?
Nah. Why did he have to say, well, I'm gonna have to create something else too? It's because he needed somebody to take care of this goofy ass.
Just create what you need to create.
Create, right.
You're on a roll. Go
Right,
ahead.
yes.
You're doing great.
Yes.
Why do you have to stop and say, not good for man to be alone, I'll create a... Just go ahead and create a
Because he's gonna destroy himself. That's why.
woman.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a difference between the male and the female functions, energies. Everything God created, up to man and including man, is raw material with great potential. God said, that's not good enough. Now I got to create something that is what it's supposed to be, not only a potential.
Now wait a minute. Oh, I made something retarded. Now I gotta make something perfect. Why you didn't make it perfect to begin with? That make no sense. That's some bush.
So the difference between the man and the woman is the man has potential to be. The woman is.
Correct.
Okay, so wait,
the
right,
man-
right there. So if man has possibilities, a strong P, I got two of the P. And woman is the possibility. She is the booty box. The she. There's a thing where he might not reach that potential. Who says he will? That's just a probability. You gambling. That's why some women can't find the right guy, because he might be okay. That's like halfway pregnant. Well, maybe I might be pregnant. I think I am. I'm not sure. Maybe I am pregnant. I might be a little bit pregnant. So how do you know that something that ain't even a full potential could even guarantee to even be a potential? That's Russian roulette. That's some bush.
Has this deep pressure to accomplish, because he's not what he's supposed to be by nature.
Right.
He's not what he's supposed to be. Who fault is that? Why you gonna make something that's not what it's supposed? How the hell I'm gonna make a cake and say, well, it ain't supposed to be a cake, but it could be something else? Well, you can't bake a cake, dummy. Hey, who the hell? This dude can't. I see why the church and everybody. That's all they this motherfucker. Yeah, some push.
By creation. Mm-hmm. So he has to achieve, he has to accomplish, he has to fix something, acquire something that he doesn't have.
Mm-hmm.
The woman, on the other hand, is perfectly content with who she is,
mm-hmm.
but wants to nurture others.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't have that intense...
She want to nurture others. I just want to take care of a motherfucker. My whole life, all I have to do is take care of something. And I at peace.
Fear of maybe not accomplishing and being a zero.
Wow. They don't want to be. Now, who is this litmus test? Who made this litmus test and say, oh, you ain't going to be something if you can't do something? That's some bullshit. That's just some straight up bull.
You can go, as a woman, you can go from a 1 to a 10.
Mm-hmm.
There's no 0.
Right.
Because I am what I'm supposed to be.
Right.
Now the question is, how much can I nurture
mm-hmm.
in others? In some way, it turns out men thrive on fixing what is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Women thrive on
Wait a
nurturing
minute. How you thriving on fixing what is wrong when everything was right in the first place? So you do like them folks, you breaking shit so you can fix it? What's wrong? What's so wrong with all these men? Every man in the world gotta fix something. What's so broken like that? What are they fixing like that? Toilets? A man, he gotta fix stuff. What the fuck you fixing? And if that's what they doing, why everybody village look like crap? If they gotta fix something, why men in the families don't get together and build? Since they gotta fix stuff. What you fixing? What's broke? First of all, what's broke? Second of all, what's fixing? What you fixing like that? And how you fixing shit by yourself? Cause don't forget, y'all like to be isolated, so what you fixing? Shit you broke? That's some bullshit.
Here's when men and women hang around together too much.
Mm-hmm.
With a totally co-ed society. Men develop a need to receive, to be nurtured. And women develop this feeling of responsibility to change things, to fix what's wrong.
Right.
And we're both frustrated.
Right. And it's not working.
It's not working. Even intimacy.
It's not working. So why y'all don't fix it? Since you like to fix it, mister. Fix it.
Even the sexual drive. It's all constructive. A man feels that he needs to procreate to make life.
Correct.
Then he's accomplished something.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make life to accomplish something. So, damn raising it and making sure it's smart and teaching it something just as long as you can make it. Yeah. If I can make a mud pie, that don't mean I'm fulfill my destiny. So you just making shit? Making a life is not a toy. You a leader, what you making? More goofy shit? That doesn't make no sense. That don't make no sense. That just, oh man, he gotta make life to feel like he's somebody. Hell, a rat fucking make babies. And roaches make babies. What the fuck? Like that's something special. That's some bush.
The woman feels life is great, let me nurture it.
Right.
And even biologically, that's the truth.
That's the truth, yes.
The uterus doesn't go looking,
Right.
but whatever comes to the uterus will blossom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess you ain't looking for nothing. If you creating your own mother-daughter cells and you cloning yourself, and come on, man, that's some bullshit.
Come on, will be nurtured. So men are the providers, women are the nurturers.
Mm-hmm.
A man.
There you go. We provide. Provide what? What you providing? I'm still not. Somebody gonna have to make me understand that. We provide. Provide what? There's too much generalizations here. Ain't nobody specific. They always throwing a more one-hit word wonder. I will provide, and I'm a lead, and I gotta have turn to feel like I'm somebody. So you just create another life for the hell of it, just to say you can, to feel like you somebody, and they're the life you brought here though, but I'm somebody. That's some bull. Look like he got a problem with creation. He in competition with something that creates. Because you can create shit. That don't mean it's good.
Man can bring home wheat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not bread. You can't eat wheat.
Mm-hmm.
So when men start feeling like they should be receiving pleasure,
Right.
instead of giving pleasure,
Mm-hmm.
they're emasculated.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute. You men feel like they receive pleasure. You know, I'm gonna leave that alone. 'Cause
When a woman feels she has to fix everything that's wrong, I don't know what the equivalent for emasculated in women,
I don't think there's actually a word for it.
but it's frustration.
It's frustration for sure.
So
it's frustrating because they say they lead, and what did he just talking on himself. They gotta fix stuff. Men feel happy when they gotta fix stuff. But yet, if the woman doing everything, well, what the fuck he fixing? That ain't, you know what? This fool talking in circles, trying to gaslight a mofo. It ain't nothing he said make a liquor out of goddamn sense.
in a marriage,
Mm-hmm.
the man is the provider, the protector, bring home what isn't in the home.
Mm-hmm.
The woman, on the other hand, is anything good, I'll make it better.
Mm-hmm.
So women are content when.
So when God said, let us make it good, and you say we here to make stuff better, why the fuck God couldn't make the shit better in the first place? Why you need women to make stuff you did good to be better? What kind of shit is that? You know what? I keep saying this over and over and over. This some dumbass shit. None of this shit make no damn sense. That's why I decided to commentate. Because all these videos out here, people just be talking. I decided, nah. Just talking that bull. This is why y'all need to be in charge now. Man, a race of confused people. But don't forget, you gotta let them feel like you're doing something. That's why everybody confused. Like Master Bob said, it's time out. We don't need to be massaging the crazy. When we massage the crazy, that's why we at where we at right now. Pretending you can't see, that's a retarded mofo. Please.
Things are good. Men are bored when things are good because there's nothing to fix.
Mm-hmm. And that is
Nothing to fix. Everything is broken. And I don't see nobody fixing it. So, is he not fixing it? Because when he do, he gonna be bored? So you rather just live in shit?
that is a result of the electrical current that is to continue moving, because that is the principle of masculine energy. Masculine energy is a moving.
That's what we were created for.
Right.
Men were created to become something.
Mm-hmm.
Women were created to make other things become.
We gotta make other shit become. Well, what was the point of making stuff if you couldn't make nothing make? So at the end of the day, you still waiting on a woman to make whatever God make important. Why God couldn't just make it important in the first place? That's why he needed woman. Ain't no such that God just decided to make woman. No, whatever your little God is couldn't do the shit in the first place. He needed that Bia to do what she had to do. What kind of God wait on their creation to fix some shit he fucking make? That ain't make no damn sense. That's some bullshit.
And so what I would like to say in terms of the giving, I don't think it's natural in men to give. I think they have to be trained and taught that they have to give.
Oh, he gonna be offended.
Because it's a part of discipline. I think men
But we could learn. That's
and
all
I think
that
fire
shit you
is
said
a
you
good
can't
thing.
do.
Fire,
You're trying to
fire provides heat. You can cook with
humble
fire,
yourself, bro.
but
Bow
fire can also
down,
be out
big.
of control and
Beyonce.
burn things down.
Right. Right.
And I think that
So God says to men,
yes,
fix the world. Excuse me, you're not fixing, you're breaking.
right.
But the drive,
Just said
the
that shit.
natural drive is,
Goofy.
I must show something, accomplish something.
Mm-hmm.
And so this guy says, when I was young, I was determined to be the best at everything.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little older and a little more realistic, and I thought, maybe I'll just be the best at something.
Yes.
And then I got a little older and wiser,
Right.
and I thought maybe I could be good at something,
Right.
not the best.
Right.
And now, as I'm getting really old, if my wife writes on...
So now he just came to a realization that every other woman got. And you couldn't do shit in the first place. It took you your whole life to realize you was boo-boo.
my tombstone, he was okay. I'll settle for that.
So now she gotta sit on side of this fool, cause she already know. You gotta fake your whole life to at the end of the day say what you should have been said. You won't wear boo-boo.
I'll settle for okay.
Yes.
Of course, we can use the drive to accomplish
Mm-hmm.
in a destructive way.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And that's why we need the woman to kind of give our creative abilities
Mm-hmm.
a structure.
Mm-hmm. And here
I keep losing. How you need somebody and you say you don't give a damn? That don't even make no. That's some bullshit.
comes the challenging part, is that there is a natural tendency for the male to not respect or desire to listen to women.
Right there, catch 22. God so your God. we don't make women help men because, you know, you only need help if you can't do the shit yourself. We the ones that make shit better, but you don't want to listen. What kind of fuck shit is that? How somebody gonna help you and you won't listen? That's you know what? That's some bullshit.
Men only respect other men, and they only value the opinions of other men. And so there has to be something that is developed in the male that would make him
mental,
okay,
man. That's a mental psychotic sick.
And so even
it's called marriage.
and even
when you marry, hold up, press the button. Stop the goddamn press. Oh well, the man gonna only listen to you when you get married. Okay, who you lying to? Who you lying to? That's what they call marriage, when the man listens to the woman. Okay. So a man can't listen to nobody until he married. So why? Okay, why the... Why the stupid mother can't listen to the wife then when she try to tell him better? See? You know what? That's some bullshit.
Even then he won't, because the woman in the marriage ends up taking a lot of the burden, because
she tired of that motherfucking shit.
Men have to earn. They have to earn everything. And women have not been really made aware of the nature of men having to earn. So women have been given
nobody can't tell
access without him earning the right to say that I belong here, because you have to prove yourself to be capable. A lot of incapable men are getting into relationships with women, and this behavior of expecting the woman to do everything, where the man is crumbling and just riding along on her coattail, that has become the norm. And women are confused about why that's happening, and
fix yourself,
give, and the man just takes, and never reciprocates.
Hold up. Oh man, he gotta fix stuff that, bro. Why the fuck you can't fix yourself? Why you can't fix yourself? Only you know what's wrong with you. If you don't know, who gonna know? That's like you smelling yourself first. You the closest to you. That's some bull. You know what? Man, that's some bullshit.
It's when she gets sick, he leaves. If he gets sick, she's there taking care of. She's actually doing the providing and protecting, because provision and protection comes naturally to a woman.
Otherwise known as nurturing.
Right. Yes. Nurturing is...
Oh, not as nurturing. But you protect. That girl just said protection is natural to woman. Oh, that is some nurturing. So why y'all keep talking about men but protectors when you already just said that women naturally protect? So, you know what? I'm calling you out. I'm calling bullshit. I'm calling it. I don't think these motherfuckers be hearing what they saying. Man, that's some bullshit.
Providing and protecting. The man, because he's fearful by nature, he lives in a fear. Fear in and of itself is destructive, and fear and scarcity is connected with each other. And a scarce mind is always going to operate in hoarding.
How you, big and bad leader, and you a cow? Man, that's some
It's
bullshit.
going to operate in competition. It's going to operate in these lower vibrational things that are truly destructive to self and others. And it's really difficult to get the man into a mind that there is abundance, because there's something in his mind that's always saying scarce. Fear. Destruction.
Now we know where this fear tactic in society and politics come from. It's them of. You know what? We ain't got no fear. It's nothing to fear but fear itself. Once you understand the unknown, it's nothing to fear. See, they don't know. They got a whole bunch of unknown going on, even they look good. Because they all man already say, yep, the first reason why it's all messed up. They lie, they confused about God. They don't know what the God is. So now you scared because you don't know. But you acting like you know. So you scared because you don't know that you acting like you know what you don't know. Man, that's some bullshit.
The fear is I may not amount to anything.
Oh, I may not. There go that potential bullshit again. I may not make it. I might be a goofy. I might be slow. I ain't go. Okay, now what's to make? Make what? Be a good person? What you scared you can't become? Kind? You don't know if you can tame that perverted beast you guys. I don't know. I might grape my churn. I don't know if I might not be nothing. What's nothing having a job? It ain't nothing to be a ghost, man. What you scared of not being? People? You don't act like people? So you scared you can't be people? Okay, that's some bullshit.
The worst thing a wife can say to her husband is, never mind, I'll do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll do it myself.
Women say that all the time anyway. You know what? I'm not gonna comment no more. We can't even get through this video without this fool saying something dumb. We got 30 more minutes, folks. And
means
I don't need you.
That's right.
Yeah.
You're not a.
That's why they're so scared. Well, in the INPEDENTENT, do you know what that means? They scared. She got her own thing. She got her own thing. Bow, bow. You know, that's the problem. That's why they hate. She thinks she's something. She sure do. Nigga, you with your no potential ass. Go sit there, Sarah seat. Oh, booze.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why any criticism hurts a man.
That's why they were trying to put down woman. Because she the potential. And he ain't the potential. So in order for, he got to put her down so he can feel good. I told you, they want you to wallow in shit too. Misery love company, baby. Misery love company.
The most powerful, richest, most influential men in history were totally paranoid.
Yes.
Because maybe after all of this,
I'm still nothing.
Mm-hmm. Women don't have that.
No, we don't.
There is no. What is men trying to do? Be God? You get all the money, get all the hog maw, all the chili, and you still say, "Oh, I just couldn't cut the mustard." Well, what are you trying to reach, my boy? Did somebody tell you you was God? And when you got all the stuff you got, you didn't turn into God, did you? Maybe you just wasn't fucking God, you goofy, slow. That's some bullshit.
Zero in a woman's psyche.
No, it's infinity in our mind.
The worst fear that a woman would have is
being like a man.
Not being appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
After all I do, no one appreciates.
Hold up. She just said, not appreciated. Why do you think women become independent? They don't give a damn about your appreciation. Your validation is not required or denied. We don't need I think I'm potential. Validate none. How we gonna feel bad about it? Can't get right. You can't even get right. That doesn't make no sense. I told you they gotta try to pull us in that bullshit too. You know the woman greatest fear? Yeah, being when you can't get right, goofy. Oh, he didn't make the cut, girl. He couldn't make the cut. He was too slow. That's the biggest fear of picking a wrong mofo. I thought he was something, girl. He talked up good game. A woman care about no approval, man. Not from y'all goofy. You got the wrong one.
Whereas men need compliments, women need appreciation. Don't tell me I'm good. I know.
Bullshit. Ain't nobody need appreciation. Not like that. Because if you flip the script, that's the same thing. Men need appreciation too. Just acknowledge I'm doing something. Just tell me I'm a good boy. It's the same talk. That's some bullshit.
Do that, but don't take me for granted.
Right.
So here's the funny thing. A man will take any compliment as dumb, as ridiculous, and he'll even say it. Oh, that's a stupid compliment.
Yeah.
But it worked.
Yes.
It makes him feel great.
Yes.
A woman says to her husband, "You changed the light bulb? I didn't know you could." And he's, "Oh, come on.
Right.
Anyone can change a light bulb." But he feels great. Why? He's not zero.
Right.
He changed a light bulb.
Yes.
Wow.
But imagine
You poo-pooed.
if the husband wants to return the compliment, and the next day at breakfast he says, "You made the omelet? I didn't know you." It doesn't work.
It doesn't work the same.
She'll never give him eggs again.
Right.
What kind of dumb statement was that?
You know what's funny is that Gary Chapman, he's the author of a book called The 5 Love Languages. And what I've told my audience is you'll find that the man's love language is typically words of affirmation. They need somebody to tell them that they're great. And
Even when they ain't great.
Unfortunately, that's a bad thing.
Yep.
Because in order to become a whole, stable individual, you have to.
You see, that's that same bullshit of giving every little kid that plays sports the winner award. Everybody ain't no winner, man. I'm sorry. You can't have Special Olympic people running the real Olympic. Somebody gotta pull these coattail people and let them know, hey, come on now. One of these things is not like the other now. Come on, stop with all of that now. You know damn well you can't run with Flojo or Shikari. With your peg leg, little TT. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's enough of lying each other. I say you tell the truth. Yeah, you gonna hurt their little feeling, but they'll appreciate that more than you lying. You lying to somebody, you could do it. And mother never do it. And then you man, how about, why you tell me I could do it all these years? You know I couldn't do that. Now you got me looking like a damn fool.
Draw from within and not seek from without. And men are constantly seeking external validation for their existence, which results in codependency. So the male is codependent by nature. And what happens because of that codependency, they look for relationships where they are needed. And when two people need each other as opposed to want each other, it creates an imbalance where people are drawing from the energetic resources of the other person. The further down that the man is and empty on the inside where he can't draw, the more energy he ends up pulling from the woman, which depletes her.
Again, let's put that in a different...
Look, he don't like how that sound. Let's just say it a different way. He don't deplete her. He just take everything she got. Cause he ain't got no energy. What's the difference? Potato. Man, potato.
Don't need each other, we will never bond.
See, we don't need each other. We ain't gonna never bond. Well, she don't need him, but he need her. That's why they got the problem in the first place. You only got one needing. That ain't make no sense. Now, what he trying to say, if the man didn't need the woman, then we all be all right. But because it's not them, we ain't gonna have no marriages. What if I want a one-sided ass game? That's some bullshit.
Wanting each other is greedy. So we do need each other.
Now look, he trying to get over, I want a man, I don't want to need one. He trying to smack that shit down. If you need somebody in your life, you're a damn fool. All you doing is handicapping yourself. I thought the only person you're supposed to need is God. The Bible did tell y'all don't put all no faith in man. When you start to need somebody, then you set yourself up for failure. You need somebody. That's some bull. That's some lie. You know what, lie. That's some bull. You know what? I need to run over this mug.
Not for the same thing. Because if we need the same thing, we're just going to fight over it.
Okay.
So,
Wait a minute. If we need the same thing, we just go fight over it. So, you don't need love. So ain't nobody need love. Ain't nobody running around looking for love, so ain't nobody fighting for it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? This dude is unscrupulous. He's not intelligent. He's biased.
man does need something from a wife, otherwise they wouldn't be
Punani.
together.
And a mama.
What does he need? He needs to know that what he gave was accepted.
Mm-hmm.
Like a teacher,
Mm-hmm.
a good teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He teaches and teaches and teaches. And
Yeah.
did it make a difference? Did I accomplish anything?
No.
Did you get anything from what I gave?
No.
Or
A
you weren't
hard
even
time
listening?
and a wet baboon.
Which would be the worst. Like a comedian and nobody laughs.
Mhm.
Like that's like. So what does the comedian need?
Well, ain't
And he
everybody
desperately
funny.
needs it.
Find you another damn trade. Find you another job. Be somebody else. Find you another hobby. Everybody can't keep trying to do the same shit. Gee.
He needs to know that you got the joke.
Right.
How about you just
So
not
it's not that
funny?
he needs to know that he's great. He needs to know that his efforts.
Oh,
were
he's
effective.
great. See, oh, massage and a
A
crazy.
woman needs.
Oh, you so wonderful. Oh, you the best thing since life told. I tell you what. No, he ain't worth a can of beans. Oh my God. So any trash. You know my grandfather told me, you see him down there, you leave that beat down there. Fuck all that climbing.
Needs to know that her efforts were appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
Different.
Yes.
So yeah, a man is dependent on a woman,
Mm-hmm.
which is why we keep.
A man is dependent on a woman. So why y'all act like that? Why you keep trying to beat a bitch down if you know you need her? That ain't make no sense. That's some sick, dumb ass shit. How you gonna bite the head that feed you, you ignorant ass?
getting married, despite all the bad news.
And they get mad for what? So they can go out there and cheat or sow your royal loot. What you want then?
Because we do need it.
Bullshit.
So any suggestion that you accomplished
I ain't being me. I just want clarity. That's enough of all this goddamn confusion. Oh, the spirit of confusion. You know what? Confusion is evil. We can't progress confused. That's why this world is in a state of being and people that lost their rabbit ass mind. Cause everybody confused on who is who and what. Stay in your goddamn lane. Some
something
bullshit.
will make a man feel like $1 million.
It's always about making a dude feel me, but what about making a woman feel some certain way? So fuck her. I can shit on you, but you better make me feel like good. Wow. How's she gonna make you feel good and she feel like shit? You can't get goodness out of turmoil. You was a stupid.
It doesn't. Here's where the trick is. It doesn't mean you are special.
Mm-hmm.
It means what you did was effective.
Wow.
So a man should be really humble. I am nothing yet,
Wow.
but I can accomplish something.
Wow.
If I am
Ain't a woman
validated in my
accomplishing shit.
accomplishment, that's all I need.
What is he accomplishing that a woman ain't accomplishing? Why would you gotta do something so fucking special when it's the same old raggedy, everyday bullshit everybody else doing? You a dumb. You know what? That's some bullshit.
You don't need to tell me that I'm the smartest, I'm the highest, the best. It doesn't work. Because if you're the smartest one in class, but you've done nothing with it, you're a total loser.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to know that what I'm doing is valuable. The rest I don't need.
What are you
So
doing?
the ego.
Working? What is the actual action of men? What are men actually doing? Cause they lazy. You know that general ass shit? Oh, we just want to be appreciated what we doing. What are you doing? Cutting the grass? Taking out the garbage? Working? We in 2025, everybody goddamn work. What the hell you doing so fucking special that everybody else ain't doing? Yeah, my dog work. That's some bull.
Male ego is very delicate
Mm-hmm.
because he already thinks of himself as nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need to be
Why do he think of himself as nothing? See, that's what that girl said one time before. We don't hate you. You hate your damn self. Nobody told you was nothing. You know, you saying you nothing. So how somebody gonna get something out of you and you don't think nothing of yourself to do anything? To even pick yourself up. To evolve, to elevate. You fight a lost cause. This a losing battle. It's 2025. This how these motherfuckers talking. Now you see where the problem at. Everybody know the churn and the dad in the home and oh, woe is me. How long this humanity shit been going on? And y'all still ain't got it? It's cause it ain't gonna never frogging be. Ever. Y'all can blow smoke up your own ass. Ain't about the time for that fuck living that delusion ass shit. Got people lying to their goddamn self, losing their goddamn mind. When you lie to yourself and believe it, bitch, you done lost your everlasting motherfucking rabbit ass mind.
reminded. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Right? But when we don't understand
The
this,
whole world of
then we go
mentally
crazy
ill
trying to
ass
be
people.
macho and I'm the strongest and I'm the biggest and I'm this. You don't need to be. You need to do.
Mm-hmm.
Leave the being to the women.
Right. And so here's the challenge with that. Due to male fragility, there's also a void that can never be filled. It's like the more you give, the more they want. It's enough is never enough. So if you tell me I'm good, the man is never satisfied with that.
Yep.
That's a blessing.
Well,
He'll never stop doing good.
well,
Oh my God. This motherfucker just said, when you tell a motherfucker one time, he gonna keep on coming back. You know what? That's a blessing. Oh, he didn't give up. Man, y'all fucking fools. You know what? You don't even believe in y'all, so you wouldn't want other people believing in you. But then from your own book, you say don't put all your faith in man. You know what? Y'all some clowns. You just want to waste other people's life. So, you know what? That's some bull.
woman, it is bad because there's never enough that she can do. So for him, it's I need more and more and more external validation.
That's when he becomes needy.
Right.
When he stops being the giver.
You just said
He starts
that was a
acting
good
like
thing.
receiver,
That's
which
clown.
doesn't work because he's not built that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's when he's not being a male.
Mm-hmm.
When he's being a healthy male, let me get that real definition.
Yeah.
One of the things God said to Eve
Mm-hmm.
after they ate from the tree of knowledge,
Here we go.
you will yearn for your husband.
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be like a punishment.
So it's supposed to be like a punishment. What the fuck? It told you it's a curse. If it's a curse, how you suppose it? You're stupid bitch.
It was.
You will yearn for your husband, which means you're needy, dependent.
Mm-hmm.
They both committed the same sin.
Mm-hmm.
Why doesn't it work both ways?
Mm-hmm.
She'll be needy and have to, yearn for a husband, and he'll be needy and yearn for a wife.
Mm-hmm.
The same sin should be the same punishment.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a punishment. It's a description of nature. A woman's nature is that she's a nurturer.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to have something to nurture.
Oh, you mean a leader?
The animals,
You nurture her
Right.
damn self,
Give
you
me and I will
goofball.
nurture.
Mm-hmm.
So when you
Nurture her children. Nurture herself. Nurture what's around you. That doesn't make no damn sense what you trying to say. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
don't give,
Mm-hmm.
the nurturer waits, is hungry.
Right.
The giver doesn't get hungry. He's not waiting. He needs to be proactive
Mm-hmm.
and start the process that can be nurtured.
Mm-hmm.
So, a healthy male is a giver.
Bullshit.
A giver means
Bullshit.
I feel your need.
Bullshit.
So, if women don't have a need, men don't exist.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
So, the definition of a man is that he gives what is needed.
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, you need two talents.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, you have to be sensitive to the need.
Mm-hmm.
And we are. When we're needy,
Okay, we gonna
we
stop
become
right
bitter.
here. I gotta check everything. Let's see what's going on.